to be the 51st state. I want to thank Reverend Sharpton and the National Action Network for bringing us together on this historic occasion. Today, of course, we stand on the shoulders of giants, generations of civil rights leaders and activists, from Dorothy Height to Dr. King, to my friend, the late Congressman Lewis, and so many others in between. And they would want us all to stay on this stage and every day to keep pushing, to keep fighting, and to keep demanding. We know that it shouldn't take this long to secure our fundamental rights. We shouldn't have to keep marching. We shouldn't be here 58 years later to stop the disenfranchisement of people. But we will march, we will vote, we will organize, and ladies and gentlemen, we will run for office. And speaking for the 700,000 residents of Washington, D.C. who don't have a single vote in that house, we will become the 51st state. Are you with me? As I told the Senate earlier this year, and I promise you today, D.C. residents have been in this fight for nearly 220 years, and we will not quit until we achieve full democracy. I, for one, refuse to give up my birthright. I refuse to let 100 people in the Senate off the hook and not perfect our democracy by making D.C. the 51st state. Too many Americans don't know our plight. We are Americans. We pay taxes. We pay actually more taxes than 22 states and more per capita than any one of them. We send our people to war to fight for our democracy. We sent our public servants in that building to save it from insurrectionists. Yet, we don't have a vote. We know that D.C. statehood is constitutional. And we know that just like all the voter suppression we're talking about today, the refusal to grant D.C. statehood is a legacy of slavery in Jim Crow America. And we refuse to let it stand. Above everything else, we know that D.C. statehood is the only way to right an historic wrong. The Senate has a job to do. The House has done its job. It has passed D.C. statehood. The President of the United States has endorsed D.C. statehood. And now we demand that they figure out a way to get it done in the United States Senate. We can't just celebrate small victories. We have to push for the ultimate victory. And that's when our votes, black, brown votes, are protected all across the United States of America. And that's when D.C. becomes the 51st state. Black Americans have fought for every single right we have today. Black women have fought for every single right we have today. We fought for our freedom, for our citizenship, for access to the ballot box, and we're not done. And we won't be done until we have true equality. So let's keep pushing, keep making our voices heard, and demand that we protect every vote and that we grant D.C. statehood. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the great privilege of introducing a young lady that I had the pleasure to meet one cold Martin Luther King Day on Martin Luther King Avenue in Washington, D.C. She is the first and only grandchild of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, and is no stranger to the main stage. And at the age of 13, she is an absolute powerhouse. Please welcome Yolanda Renee King.